We're back. Alpha 3 is back. I'm going to put the link to this video in the description box if anybody wants to hear it. It's actually a really good video. The Rock is getting after it late night in the gym, 3 o'clock in the morning. He's trying to copy old Alpha 3. The Rock has been watching my Zero Dark 30 videos and it's motivated him to get up on the plane, fly out to the gym and get it in. But I don't have much time for this nonsense. But there's a few things I have to address. First of all, my team is really pooping their big boy pants. Bad. I mean, there was Miracle at the Meadowlands 6, 7, and 8 all combined together last week because I was up by 47 points. And of course, 2 stinky ass players that the other team had, they just kept running touchdowns in, like 2-yard touchdowns. You know how like you have a player that does nothing in the game except when their team is on the 2-yard line, he comes in and carries the ball in for a touchdown, right? That's what happened. So his running back got 4 touchdowns. His running back got like 40-something points alone. So anyway, my team is really stinking up the joint. It's really doing bad right now, and I'm going to have to do a Bobby Knight on them. I'm going to have to do a Bobby Knight, throw the chair onto the court. I'm going to really have to scream and curse at this team to get their act together. All right, because I don't know what's going on with this team. But if I'm going to really blame somebody, put the blame on it, I blame ESPN for that debacle during the draft when they drafted me. They auto-drafted me 2 kickers in the middle of the on the like 8th and 9th round. 10th, 11th, 9th round, they're drafting me bleeping kickers. That's where I lie the blame. Anyway, everyone's trying to steal my good players, but last night UFC was great. It was a great day for UFC last night. I don't know who saw 266 UFC. It was a great night. I'm not going to comment on why Nick Diaz gave up in the middle of the ring. He did a no mas. He did a no mas. What was that guy's name? Who was he fighting? Sugar Ray Leonard or something? I forgot what that guy's name, the little Mexican dude. He was in the ring boxing it out, and then he went into the corner and said, no mas, no mas. I'm getting my face pounded in. That's what Nick Diaz did. He did a no mas. I'll remember the boxer's name after the video cuts off, of course. But you know what I'm talking about, all you fighting fans out there. But a lot of good fighting going on last night. All right. But the one that was really good was I got the notes because I don't know, this guy's an up and coming fighter. He's a heavyweight. Chris Daukaus. Did anybody see Chris Daukaus? He fought the Russian. This was like Rocky all over again. Chris Daukaus was straight out of Philadelphia, and he put the knuckles to this Russian's face. It was great. They played some of his shots in slow motion. You could see the Russian's face like. It was like in slow motion, spit was flying out of the Russian's mouth. It was great. Whoever saw that was awesome. But the first time he knocked the Russian down, right, he did some weird, what do I call it? I call it the left straight backhand jab, right? Or a cross, right? He just did one of these numbers. That's a new maneuver. He's got to patent this thing. He did one of these numbers, and he hit him with the back of the knuckle and knocked the Russian down. Spit came flying. He totally wasn't seeing that one coming, right? And then the right cross finished him off late in round 2. I think it was round 2. The right cross finished him off. He just ground and pounded the Russian into the ground. But what I realized was the dude was from Philadelphia, of course. That's why everybody was loving him. All right, Chris Daukaus. You got to get a nickname. I don't know what it would be, but you got to get a nickname, right? Dude straight out of Philadelphia. And of course, Feldman, the Irish Dragon Feldman, who's straight out of Philadelphia as well. He had to send a shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. He started airing out the Eagle chant, which was totally great. That made my whole night. I was just smiling for the rest of the night. All right. This past week, it is Dallas Hate Week. But this past week, I had Dallas fans trying to instigate an argument with me. It's just so funny because they are cockroaches. Dallas Cowboy fans are the worst. Now, not the ones from Dallas, because if you're from Dallas, you would think, okay, you got to root for the Dallas Cowboys, right? I get that. But all these other ones that have no business liking the Cowboys, they are, especially the ones here up in the Northeast. You got Philadelphia, you got Washington, you got the Giants, the Jets, right? But they choose to go cross country and root for those sorry, no good Arlington Cowboys. All right, that's what we're going to call you, Arlington. All right, so anyway, it is hate week, and all these Arlington Cowboy fans are like trying to instigate a fight with me, like talking trash to me, like they bother me. Like my mind is rock solid, bulletproof. You can't instigate me and get my emotions. First of all, we're gonna win this game, right? That's first of all. So why am I gonna engage in a verbal bantering? I'm not doing it, all right? That's you lower yourself down to that Cowboy fan. I'm not doing it. Alpha 3 is cool, calm, collected, smoking a fake cigar because I don't put that poison, I don't put toxins in my lungs, all right? That's why the coronavirus just gets eaten alive. Anytime the coronavirus gets into my lungs, it just gets swallowed up and eaten alive, right? So I'm not worried about any of those viruses or their little mutations. But I'm sitting back, smoking the fake because my mind is starting to fucking warp out here. But I'm sitting back and I'm smoking the fake cheap cigar, all right, the fake Cuban cigar. I'm sipping on proper number 12, and of course the finest rum and some of the Philadelphia vodka. All right. By the way, you owe me, Eagles. You owe me. I couldn't break out the Green Skull yesterday. And I couldn't break out the Philadelphia vodka. But I'm sitting back. I'm smoking the fake cheap cigar from Cuba. That trashy cigars. You got to get a nice Philly blunt. That's what you got to get. Not that trash. That's what I'm smoking. All right. This is fake. All right, because I don't really put that. What you got to do is you got to sit back. And you gotta puff on the cheap Philly blunt, not that trash down there in Cuba. All right? You sip on the Philadelphia vodka down there in downtown Philadelphia, unlike that trash over there in Moscow. All right? I'm sitting back. I'm cool, calm, and collected, just waiting for the big win to come in. All right? And when we do win, come Tuesday morning, first of all, they're not going to text me anyway, because that's how Cowboy fans do. They hide. They run and hide, right? But don't be sending me any congratulatory text messages when you see me. Don't come over here and pat me on the back telling my team, your team did good. This is all expected. I expect a win. All right? I'm moving on to the next week. All right? So Alpha 3 is out. Send it.